The first kind of people you must quietly delete from your life are the complainers, those walking speakers of negativity. You know exactly who they are. They wake up complaining about the weather, the traffic, the food, the government, their job, their boss, basically everything that exists. If breathing cost money, they'd probably complain about oxygen too. But here's the real danger: complainers don't just complain, they recruit. They want company in their misery. They'll call you, message you, and start saying things like, "Bro, life is so unfair," or "Nothing works in this country." And before you know it, you're nodding your head, agreeing, eating fries, and sinking into the same negative mindset they live in. Congratulations, you just downloaded the Complainer Virus Pack. Now think about it. Have you ever seen a statue built for the world's greatest complainer? Of course not. History doesn't celebrate people who whine, it remembers those who act when everyone else was busy complaining. Leaders, fighters, innovators, not the ones who sat around blaming everything. The tricky part is that complainers sound smart. They always have statistics and facts ready: how many people failed, how many businesses shut down, how risky life is. But they never tell you who succeeded. Because positivity doesn't make them feel special, negativity does. And here's the real danger: spend too much time around them, and you'll start to sound like them. You'll start finding problems in everything, even in opportunities. Suddenly, your goals feel too big, your dreams feel unrealistic, and your motivation starts fading, not because life got harder, but because you caught their mindset. Listen, if your boat has a hole, it doesn't matter how hard you row. You'll sink. A complainer is that hole. No matter how much motivation or discipline you have, they'll drain it out drop by drop. So what should you do? Simple: uninstall them. You don't need to argue, fight, or try to fix them. Just reduce access. Mute the chat. Let the call go unanswered. Keep conversations short. You don't delete them with anger, you delete them with distance. Because complainers will never run out of things to complain about. But if you keep them close, you'll eventually run out of dreams. And your dreams, your peace, your progress, are worth far more than their endless negativity. So remember this: a complainer may never stop complaining, but you can stop listening. That one decision can change everything. The second group you must quietly remove from your life are the comfort dealers. They don't sell alcohol or drugs, they sell something far more dangerous: comfort. And the scary part? Most people are already addicted to it without even realizing it. No one ever wakes up and says, "I'm addicted to comfort." But look closely at your own life. How many of your failures came from choosing comfort, and how many of your wins came from pushing through discomfort? Comfort dealers are sneaky. They often come disguised as your closest friends, your cousins, maybe even your coworkers. And their product sounds harmless. They'll say things like, "Relax, man, you've worked enough. Skip the gym today, one day won't matter. Why are you always so serious? Let's just chill for one night." Sounds innocent, right? But here's the trap: it's never just one night. One night becomes 1 week. 1 week turns into 1 month. And before you know it, years pass and your dreams are still stuck in the draft folder while your potential has been quietly replaced by excuses. Imagine this: you finally decide to work on your side project. You open your laptop, full of focus, then your comfort dealer friend calls, "Bro, one quick game won't hurt." You say yes once. 1 hour gone. 2 hours gone. Suddenly, it's midnight and you're telling yourself, "I'll start tomorrow." But you and I both know tomorrow is just another word for never. Comfort dealers are dangerous because they make laziness look like fun. They're the ones always laughing, always planning hangouts, always telling you to live a little. But when your rent is due, your deadlines hit, or your future feels heavy, they're nowhere to be found. Here's the truth no one wants to hear: success lives on the other side of discomfort. Waking up early is uncomfortable. Saving money when everyone's partying is uncomfortable. Saying no to invitations, skipping distractions, staying focused, all uncomfortable. But that's where growth hides. And here's their trick: when you start growing, they'll guilt trip you for changing. They'll say, "You've changed, bro," or "You're boring now." No, you haven't changed, you've leveled up. What's really happening is that your discipline makes their comfort look bad. That's emotional blackmail disguised as friendship. So here's the line you should never forget: you don't lose real friends when you grow, you lose the ones who are holding you back. Real friends clap when you hustle. Fake ones laugh when you do. So what do you do with comfort dealers? Treat them like spam mail. Don't open, don't reply, don't argue, just quietly delete. No drama. No guilt. Just distance. Because one click is all it takes to infect your drive. At the end of the day, you have two choices: live like a tourist or live like a warrior. Tourists wander around taking pictures. Warriors build legacies. Tourists live for comfort. Warriors live for purpose. And history? It only remembers the warriors. Now let's talk about the most dangerous people in your circle, the dream killers. These aren't the ones who scream at you or attack your ideas openly. No. They're smarter than that. They kill your dreams quietly, with a smile, with a joke, with a harmless comment that feels small but cuts deep. You'll know them when it happens. You say, "I'm starting a business," and they respond, "Really? That's risky. Are you sure you're ready for that?" Translation: please stay average with me. You say, "I'm going to the gym and getting in shape," and they laugh, "Come on, don't turn into one of those fitness freaks." Translation: your improvement makes me uncomfortable. You say, "I'm studying late. I want to get ahead." They roll their eyes and say, "Why waste your youth? Just enjoy, bro." Translation: if you succeed, my excuses stop working. See how it works? They don't attack your dream head-on. They poison it slowly, through sarcasm, fake concern, or friendly advice. And if you're not strong enough, that poison starts to feel like logic. You begin to second-guess yourself, water down your vision, and settle for less. Here's what makes it worse: dream killers often come from the people you love most. Family. Friends. People you trust. That's why their words hit harder than anyone else's. When a stranger doubts you, you shrug it off. But when someone close to you does, you start to believe them even when deep down, you know they're wrong. Think about it. Imagine Thomas Edison's friends when he said he'd invent a light bulb. Someone probably told him, "Bro, stick to candles." Imagine the Wright brothers saying they'd build a flying machine. Someone must have laughed, "You can't even afford rent, and you want to fly?" If they had listened, we'd still be walking everywhere. Here's the truth: every big dream looks impossible at first. That's why dream killers are so dangerous, because when your dream is still fragile, their doubt feels reasonable. And most people don't quit because they're weak. They quit because someone they cared about convinced them it wasn't possible. So here's what you must do: protect your dream like it's your baby. You don't hand a newborn to someone who drops everything they touch. You don't have to cut everyone off, but you do have to protect your space. Not everyone deserves to hear your plans. Sometimes, silence is your best defense. Work quietly. Build quietly. And when you succeed, let your results do the talking. Because dream killers can't argue with proof. And for those who constantly bring you down, you have only two options: delete or distance. If you can't delete, create a firewall, share less, stay focused, guard your energy. Your dream is like oxygen, and dream killers are smoke. You can't breathe both. So either you clear the air, or you choke in it. When you're older and look back, do you really want to say, "I never tried because someone told me not to"? Or do you want to say, "I tried, I fought, I failed, I won, but at least I lived"? Remember this: a dream killer can only destroy your dream if you hand them the weapon. Take it back. Protect it. Build it. And surround yourself with people who water your vision, not those who pour doubt on it.